There is someone in the collective. You are really wanting to make a love offer towards someone. Okay. There's someone you're very interested in. There's someone that you find very intriguing, you're very curious about. Okay. Either this is someone in the collective wanting to make a love offer, which I do feel strongly, or this is someone who has had a love offer come in towards them and you are asking for a sign. Okay. This is your sign. Welcome in, collective. If you tapped on this message is your sign, okay? Um, because someone has definitely been asking their spirit team, their ancestors, for a sign concerning a love connection. Um, so take it how it reverberates, but that is very specific, okay? That is very specific. So I'm gonna show you what I have out here, all right, in the first position, okay? We have sudden wealth in third party, all right? So the situation here feels like someone has gone through quite a bit of karmic connections, right? You've gone through quite a bit of karmic connections. It feels like someone may be very well off. Maybe you have a lot of finances at your disposal, um, a lot of tangible things that you have at your disposal, and maybe you have dealt with a lot of people using you for those reasons. Okay, so you've been in and out of a lot of karmic connections here. Um, it could also be that you are the type of individual that is capable of, opening certain doors for people, or um, to access you is to open up other people's world. People come in contact with you, and you can literally open up their world in ways they may have not thought about, right? So, because of this, it feels like someone has either dealt with a lot of third parties, people not being faithful, just a lot of karmic connections. Okay. In the second position on the pre shuffle, we have main female. Now, this is the desired goal. There is someone that you have your eyes on. Okay. There is someone that you have your eyes on that you want to either present. I'm seeing she's holding a flower in her hand. Okay. Now, either she is holding that flower because she just received it from somebody, or she is holding that flower because she's about to give it to someone. Okay. Now, I'm looking for the first time, I'm looking at all of the blue in this card. I'm looking at the blue in the chair. I'm looking at the blue curtains, and just the overall backdrop feels very blue. Okay. That's telling me this is about communication, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. This is about you communicating. So I feel more now that who I'm speaking to is the person, confirmation, is the person who needs to, you need to communicate. Okay. You need to communicate. Give me 1 second. Okay. So there's this intense need to communicate with whoever this is that you are wanting to go towards. Okay. So we have a main female here. This person could be younger than you, or you are younger than them. Okay. Usually the main female is a young individual. But I mean, young is young. Okay. The main female in this deck is also the high priestess. So this could be someone who is very intuitive, very loving, very kind, very compassionate, and very giving as well. All right. Now, in the third position, we have the psychic connection. All right. Your communication goes beyond mere words. Okay. So, being that I just mentioned that this main female could be a high priestess, this main female may already be picking up intuitive nudges that there is somebody that wants to come towards her or him. Take it how it reverberates, all right? Male or female, doesn't matter. Um, but this also tells me that there is telepathic communication going on between you and this individual. Now, we have best friend here in the fourth position with physical touch. This is what needs to change. Okay. What needs to change is that there needs to be contact. Okay. So if you have been asking for a sign from your ancestors, from your spirit team, as to whether you should reach out and make physical contact through communication first, of course, um, this tells me that this connection is going to go from a deep friendship to more. And I'm gonna just put it like that, okay? A deep friendship to more. But the chemistry is going to be there immediately. All right. The desire to um touch each other is there. Okay. It may already be there since y'all are telepathically communicating. Okay. Don't know what that communication is about. It's not my business. You know what I mean? But it tells me that what needs to change, what needs to shift is that, yes, making contact, reaching out to this person is in alignment for whoever you are that's reverberating thus far with this. Okay. Now, the outcome, your ancestors are wanting you to see that actions speak louder than words. Okay. This also tells me that there is some sort of maybe spiritual and earthly. Okay. One of you could be occupying the high priestess while the other one is occupying the magician. Okay, because that would be a balanced couple. In some kind of way, you balance each other out, and in some kind of way, there is this service, possibly to humanity, possibly cosmically or spiritually, between the two spiritual teams of each other, in on an individual basis. But your union is supposed to be also of a service of some sort, and I'm kind of fumbling around that because I'm not really sure whether that is earthly only or earthly and spiritual, and it can be both. Okay, we have despair here. We have despair. Now actions speak louder than words. Slight warning. Okay, because it feels like someone's ancestors want them to understand that it is time to take action and actually make yourself known to this individual that you have been asking for a sign for. And if the action is not taken, it will at some point put you in a little bit of despair here. Okay. um it feels like the union between the two of you is very important, not just for the benefit of the both of you physically in the physical world, but at the spiritual level as well. Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to clarify these one more time, one more pass with this deck, and then we there also is a third party here in the energy in the background that could be maybe talking too much, talking too much. Maybe they don't want you to go to work, and I say that because I do see third party here. They don't want you to go towards this individual for matters that benefit them with the sudden wealth card. I don't know if this is someone you take care of. I don't know if this is um an adult child or a younger child, or if this is a friend or who this is. Could be a family member as well. But there is a third party here that I am picking up as well that could be putting their nose where it does not belong. Now, the important thing for someone who reverberates with this message is you have the choice of whether you're going to listen to someone else or whether you're going to listen to your heart and to your spirit team. Okay, so you asked for a sign. Here is the sign. All right, definitely could be a child, an adult child. I'm seeing a mature woman here. All right, let's do one more pass with this deck, spirit, and then we will grab the other one. Can you clarify the sudden wealth and third party? A wealthy man. Okay, so you are someone who has done very well for yourself. Whether you're a male or female, you're a wealthy masculine energy. You could be a woman who is very ambitious, very goal oriented, and has succeeded in a lot of things. Or you could actually be a man. Okay, take it how it reverberates. But there is this stability here that comes with you. Clarify the main female. Real feelings, and it landed on my cell phone again. which again brings in the energy of the throat chakra. All right. Someone needs to communicate their real feelings towards this main female. Okay. You share true romantic feelings worth exploring. So your spirit team, your ancestors is wanting you to know that it really is all a go with you communicating with this individual, with you expressing how you feel, with you exploring a connection with this person. Clarify psychic connection, spirit. This is the conflict. There's this is the tension. Spirit said tension. There's tension. Whether this person knows you or not, and they may know of you, but they don't necessarily have to, because this is definitely giving me telepathic communication, and it's also giving me that there is attention. Your communication goes beyond mere words. You feel like you can feel this person in your energy. This person may feel you in their energy, even if they don't know who you are. Okay, psychic connection, healing connection. Your romance will transform your life. This is also your spirit team, okay, trying to really get you to see that this is not just you being interested in someone. There's something about you and this person coming into union that is going to transform your life. So, what I'm picking up is that you may be very well off. It seems that you are. You may have a lot of money. You may have a lot of things. You may have a lot of doors you can walk into, a lot of elbows you can rub up against, and make things happen. You have a lot of tangible, a lot of earth energy. But there's something about this union that is going to provide you something that you do not have. This is like an inheritance that goes way beyond money and the security that you have provided for yourself, the stability that you have forged for yourself in the tangible world. This is about something more on the spiritual side. Okay. And it's very important for, especially if you're a masculine energy, it is very important for you to embrace that and remember that and see that for what it is, because in masculine energy it can be very difficult, not impossible, but it can be difficult to see past the physical world. All right, whether you have a lot or not. Okay. Because you are showing up very masculine, very logical, very ambitious, very goal oriented. All of that is physical energy. This person is going to bring a balance to you, because again, they're showing up as the high priestess. So this is your divine feminine. This is your counterpart. So all that you have, all that you have been blessed with, all that you have worked and you have created, all that has been bequeathed to you, because I don't know how your wealth came, right? But with all of that, this is missing. This what this divine feminine brings into your life is what you don't have. Okay. And so keeping being mindful of why you're being drawn. All right. So even though you've gone through a lot, you've experienced a lot of um karmic connections, you've experienced a lot of people using you for what you have. This is not that. This is not that. Okay. So clarify best friend and physical touch, the shift, the growth, what needs to take place, the change here. Occupation. It's time to take occupancy in the connection. You also in the physical, you I do have these two cards here that kind of led the reading, so I'll show them to you. We have memory. This was the second card, and then we have mediator. Um this may have to do with the acts of service as well. What I'm picking up is that both of you are light workers in the physical, in the earth. You're both light workers. You are divine counterparts. You are indeed divine counterparts in the physical. Okay. So there's a need to um, bring something to memory. You could be past life soulmates. Okay. which is why you feel the pull, even though you may have not taken action on anything. You feel a strong pull. Believe it or not, this person also feels your energy, whether they do or do not know who you are. We have main female here, counterpart. You are the masculine, she is the feminine. He or she is the feminine, okay? Clarify love language, acts of service, and despair. This is the outcome. Journey. Picking up a couple things from that. Um, it's time to go towards this individual. That's the first thing. It's time to take action. Something could also move away from you because it looks like he's almost, I mean, it looks like he could be at a train station. Okay. Kind of, sort of. Right. So if you don't take action, there may be this energy of despair that comes in because this connection could move away from you. This opportunity, the window of opportunity. Um, You could be at a distance as well from this individual. And I don't know if your work is also something that kind of you kind of, I'm gonna say you're using it as a crutch because you got enough money to take a vacation and calm down and do what you got to do to go visit someone, travel towards someone, maybe after communication, whatever needs to take place there. All right. It feels like without action this connection could move away from you and it would leave you in despair. Tell me more about the despair. I'm kind of curious about that. We have twin flame union at the bottom of the deck, okay? Mature man. This is also your spirit team, your ancestors saying that it is time to take action and come out of some sort of despair about possibly past connections, past people who used you, or this third party individual who's trying to get in the way or advise you against reaching out to someone. Your spirit team is saying and I'm going to say it just the way I just heard it. It's time to grow up. No matter how old you are, okay? And I personally, Yolanda, is not saying that to be disrespectful, but it's time for you to take action on going towards someone here. I mean, we have child here at the bottom and it was in reverse. Honest communication. So they just spoke very honestly. Your ancestors feel like you're being a little bit childish here. And I don't know if you've asked for multiple signs before and you've already received them, and yet you have not acted on them. Invent a way to, as so you don't miss an opportunity and something doesn't go cold. Hmm. Okay, let's grab the other deck here. Let's see what's going on. How's this panning out? What is it that someone in the collective needs to know further about this connection, about this individual that they're wanting to go towards? Maybe we can talk about, spirit, why this is important outside of the fact that it's going to bring in a beautiful healing and loving connection for someone who desires it. Keeping tabs. Okay. So you definitely have eyes on this person. Tell us more. Okay, that was fast. Making appearance, keeping up appearances, keeping up appearance and acting like everything is fine. Um, I heard make an appearance. That's what I heard. Make an appearance. Friendship test. Your friendship is being tested for loyalty. Your ancestors have been showing up as well. They keep showing up in some way. Okay. Um, and so now this is becoming like, are you going to be loyal to what we're showing you? Are you going to be loyal to your spirit team and honor going towards this individual? I'm really curious if spirit will let me know as to why it feels like there's something in the spirit concerning your union that is important to both ancestors, but to yours. Okay. Tell me more. Obsessive lover, clingy and controlling, can't let you go, karmic and chaotic. Who is this? A drama starter. This is the third party. This is somebody else in your life that stirs the pot, always in the middle, and loves chaos. What do you want someone in the collective who reverberates with this message to know about this third party? Okay, so there's some sort of lie about them. There's some sort of lie. This could be a friend, okay, that you think is loyal to you, that keeps showing up, having something to say, always in the middle. There's a lie that is about to be exposed. This person is actually not your friend, is what I'm hearing. Saying hi but hating inside. Two-faced energy. Watch who's smiling at you. This is what your ancestors want you to know. There's somebody close to you that you may consider a friend, that you may think is loyal to you, that is not loyal to you. If they're giving you any kind of advice about taking action on this situation and making an appearance to someone that you actually are very interested in and you're being spiritually pulled towards, if they're giving you or saying or communicating in a way that is causing you confusion or chaos surrounding your decision to step forward, your ancestors are wanting you to know that this is somebody you actually need to sit outside your life. Why? They don't want something to play out. They don't want something to play out. Unmasking motives. Some people's true motives begin to surface. There's something that's going to come out about this friend. If you were to take action on your feelings and honor your ancestors and your heart towards this person that you want to go towards, you would see very clearly. There's something that would this friend wouldn't be able to hide. Their dissatisfaction, their jealousy, gossip spread, rumors are spreading quickly. So this person keeps showing up, talking, and you keep sharing your plans because you think you can trust them. Tell me more. Move in silence. It is landed on top of the exposing lies. So the communication with this person and your plans to do something, your plans to take action on a connection you feel pulled to. This is again also your sign to take action on the connection. And this is also confirmation that you cannot trust this person that you feel like you can trust. That you definitely need to move in silence, that you definitely need to not be communicating. If you do reach out to this main female, male or this feminine energy, male or woman, um, you need not to be taking back anything that is said or anything that is shared. Okay, if you feel like you are communicating telepathically and you have made a connection spiritually with this person, you need not to be sharing with this third party anything as it relates to your connection going forward. And I feel like that's what your ancestors want you to know concerning that. They are not a part of a supportive circle for you, and you keep doing the same thing with this person, and your ancestors also don't support it. Okay, because With this card, I'm feeling like this individual keeps getting in your head about something. They're creating some sort of narrative that's not really there. This is a groupie. Let's move forward. Tell us more about the connection between, this could be a family member, okay? This is also your ancestors showing up. If you pay attention to this picture, you have a family around the table, but you have two chairs that are empty. So this is also your ancestors again confirming that, yes, go towards this person and move away from this other person. Okay. Groupie is now in reverse. Okay. Silent resentment. This landed on top of exposing lies. This is what you don't know. So they want me to lay into this. All right. Um, and they're actually not really that into you, and y'all really aren't aligned. They're not aligned with you, at least. Okay. So, which means you ain't aligned with them. Because alignment is alignment. Okay. Um, they're not really that into you, and they don't have good energy, and they don't have pure intentions. They silently resent you. Tell me more. They're trying to control you as well. Now, these two cards over here that I had to the side. So this is the person in the middle. Them being in the middle of your situation may provide them some sort of stability. I don't know if you provide financially for this individual. I don't know who this is, but they're in the middle trying to control your decision here. This person has bad karma. They're fishing for comments. They have stalkerish energy. They could be spirit monitor. Like they're paying attention to you in some kind of way that is not in your best interest. Okay. Clarify control issues. They're jealous. They're jealous of you. And so the spirit is saying that this has been the delay. And this is what your ancestors need you to see so you can take action. I don't know if this person pulls cards, if this is a card reader. They also want you to move on from asking for signs via readings, whether you're buying readings, whether you are watching tarot to get the signs, or you kind of, um relying on cards in some way. So I'm hearing, let this be the last sign. Take action on something, go towards someone. Give me more about the connection itself, spirit. Go back to that one. Okay. Let's pull a few here. I have another deck, but I don't see where it's at. Let me look for it because that's the one I'm really wanting to use. Okay, here it is. I'm hearing Jodeci Fiendin', the song from Jodeci. I wasn't ready, but here we have romance. So this is definitely a romantic connection here. This person, it landed on exposing lies, to be honest or not. To be honest, honestly, it landed on top of the exposing lies card, to be honest or not. Somebody's a liar. And if they're coming off as a friend, they actually may want more with you than that, but they're not your person. They're trying to hold on to you and keep you from going towards someone that is your person. The ex, if this is an ex that you still have a friendship with, or if this is an ex that is trying to get back in your energy, that you're considering, but this feels like something a little bit closer than that. An ex-friend or somebody who needs to be an ex-friend. Clarify. Tell me more. This romance is destined. This is destiny. This is not just, oh, I'm crushing on somebody. This is destiny. Connection. It landed on keeping up appearances. Telling me again that your spirit team, your ancestors, is wanting you to cross a bridge, cross over, like show up in this person's atmosphere. However, you need to do that. Wedding. Okay, so at this point, it's kind of getting a little bit like, you know, yeah, relax. You can relax. All right. If you've been asking if this is your person that you are going to be in a committed connection with, yes, you can relax. All right. This person will be equally as loyal to you, committed to you. Take your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. This individual is also ready, whatever that means for them. Okay. So they're not, you know, dilly dallying with their heart. They're not messing around. Butterfly. You will meet new love interests at a party or a night out. Clarify. Dreams. Mm. You either see this person in your dreams, you've been dreaming of them, or they've been dreaming of you. Y'all have been meeting in y'all dreams. Proposal. If you've been seeing this person in your dreams, it feels like you've been seeing them because your spirit team is trying to get you to make the proposal. You know, the proposal of getting to know you. Like, I'm interested in getting to know you. The approach here. An offer or proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. This person has been seeing somebody, okay, you in their dreams. So they're picking up your presence in their dreams. The spirit is saying that's why they haven't been dating. They haven't been dating, like just online dating and just out there, got this one and got that one, because they're picking up the energy that their person is near to show up to them. So if you're delaying, then it's getting like, okay, I feel the sense of like, go towards them, go towards them, right? Nurture your relationships like blooming flowers. They'll flourish. Long distance. So, wow, that's powerful. So, if you have been wondering, asking for a sign, whether they're dating, whether they're single, yes, because they've been dreaming that their person is about to show up. They may have been dreaming as to how that is actually going to happen. Without you communicating with this individual, you won't know what they know, what they already know. This is somebody who's spiritual. You could be very well too. Okay, because we do have this psychic connection here, this healing connection. So they've been already been given some sort of information, and they're already nurturing the connection without you even being there. It feels like, and I'm gonna end it with this: everybody is waiting on you. The spirit teams are waiting on you. The person is waiting on you. Okay, so again, to just reiterate, this reading is about somebody who asks for a sign. Okay. And you're in the collective of this channel for sure. Because I was trying to do a card reading last night to post, and I pulled up this same energy. but I chose not to post it. And so this is a whole new day. And here I am trying to, do some readings for the collective. And this energy comes back out. This is the first reading I've done today. This comes back out. Okay. So I ended on this energy last night, chose not to post it. Come here to do a reading today. All right. And it's still here. So definitely listen to your heart and listen to your spirit team. Okay. Not only concerning this person that you are desiring to go towards, this is a divine, destined, romantic connection. But also listen to your spirit team concerning this person who keeps getting in the middle, whispering in your ear, spreading rumors, gossiping, telling you things, because this could be where the confusion is coming in or why you are delaying, because there's energy around you. You keep allowing somebody to say something, to do something. Okay. Now, allowing says, what is that? Loss. Let me read allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment. So what's needed can come next. And then we have loss. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. Okay. Allow yourself to move on. Allow yourself to move into this connection before it is lost. Divine source, help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for it all. This is a divine connection. This is a divine connection, and your spirit team, your ancestors want you to trust that. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God, God's. Such freedom. Okay. So you are clear. Trust that it is clear. The way is clear. The path is clear for you to um follow your heart. All right. And go get booed up with your boo. Because if not, there's a window of opportunity that could close, and this divine being, this high priestess, could be given to another. Okay. All right, fam. This has been the message. Take it how it reverberates. Let me know in the comments how it resonated. Okay. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time. I hope everybody is enjoying their Saturday thus far. Um, new viewers, if you're not a subscriber, join the tribe. Would love to have you here. Turn on your notification bell so you know when I'm back with another message. I thank all of my Soul Tribe, Starseed family, returning viewers, returning subscribers, all of that good energy, for all of your support, for your comments. It never goes unnoticed. Okay. If anybody is in need of a personal reading, my information, my link to the website is in the description. You can click it. It'll take you there and you can book your reading. When you get to the website, scroll down to the middle section. You will see a 2-step process. Please make sure you do both of those steps, complete both of those steps so you can get your reading back in a timely fashion. Pay attention to the small print, 1 to 3 business days to get your reading back. Unless something unforeseen shows up, and I usually do shoot a message if that happens. And I do not work on the weekends. All right. So if you book on Fridays, just know that you'll get your message back more than like Monday, Tuesday at the latest. Okay. All right, fam. Like, share, hype it up if you have one to spare. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.